This yeah. Oh, you're not late. You're not late at all.
Like 2 minutes.
7:26.
Did one of those Bryan County Metro Park hikes. I just went a little.
That's all right. You're right on time.
So free walks and stuff? You got the walks?
It was like $2 for the program hike at the Miller.
Yeah, they'll delete it to your account.
Our schoolwork needs an understanding. What's your first name again?
Kristen.
Kristen, with a K or C?
Hey.
Thank you.
One last time with the last name.
Yes, Steve.
Yes. Sorry, Chris.
No problem.
Yes, C?
Yes, Steve.
Why?
Sure.
Right.
Spell it Y-E-T-T-E. That's how I spell it. I'm a teacher as well.
It sounds like we can say it.
It's actually spelled I-N-G.
Oh, is it? Oh, one point to the right. Thank you.
Spell it phonetically. That's much easier.
I appreciate that. It's gonna be grilling tonight. It's gonna be one of those all-nighters. It's not. Well, 2020, the January meeting was like, we don't even get it.
January.
You know, January, we didn't have quorum, and then we had February,
Correct.
and then there was,
And everything was done.
yeah. Set up a year right there.
Correct.
Is that what you want to say? Lobby session, now open?
Yeah, lobby session is now open. Please take any questions.
Oh, 45 seconds.
Start of the race. The only thing you guys get to the start line.
I'm just like getting there this year, I'm talking.
Yeah, tell everybody to space out.
I got disqualified from a race once because I registered as a walker, and one of the hardcore walkers caught me running, so they kicked me. I just did it for fun with my son, and we were jogging, they booted me because I caught me running. It was amazing. It was a charity race for a Christian school out in Iowa.
And it gets you out.
Yeah. Disqualified. All right, let's go ahead and, let's call it to order.
Parks and Recreations Commission meeting Wednesday, January 27th, 7:30 p.m.
Thank you, Kevin. Everyone, please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good evening, everybody. We'll go ahead and take roll call today. Kevin?
Dennis Moose.
Here.
Douglas Hayes.
Here.
Christian Yetzi.
Here.
Jessica Shaliva. Jessica. She's here. Carrie Ann Roach.
Here.
Kevin Poogers. Here.
Thank you, Kevin. Everyone have a chance to look at the agenda. If we can have a motion to finalize the agenda.
So moved.
Have a second?
I'll second.
Kevin?
Dennis Moose.
Yes.
Douglas Hayes.
Yes.
Kristen Yetzi.
Yes.
Jessica Shaliva.
Where's she from?
She was there and then,
She's right there.
Yeah. Carrie Ann Roach.
Yes.
here we have some technical difficulties. All right?
Yeah. What?
Okay, so it looks like we lost Jessica due to technical difficulties, so. Okay, so then we're gonna move on now to the election of officers tonight. So we have two officers that need to be elected. We have a chairman and we have a vice chairman.
Vice Chair.
Vice chairman. So do we have any nominations for chairman? We don't have Jessica out there.
Oh, he's got a number.
Well, I guess.
I nominate Doug.
Okay, so we'll take a vote to nominate Douglas Hayes for, as the chairman. Right? Oh, well, wait a second. I don't know if you know that. Yes, I do. Okay. Jessica's the current vice chair.
She's on Zoom. That's on YouTube.
You have any on Zoom? Yeah.
There she is.
Hello, Jessica.
Jessica, can you hear us?
She's muted.
Jessica, you're muted.
I'm back, thanks. I don't know what happened. Sorry.
Jessica, we took a vote for chairman. There was a nomination for Douglas and a second by Dennis Booth. Now we're going to move the vote.
So Kevin, can you go ahead and take roll for that, please?
Dennis Booth,
Yes.
Douglas Hayes,
Yes.
Kristen Yetzi,
Yes.
Jessica Shaliva,
Yes.
Carrie Ann Roach.
Yes.
So passed unanimously that Douglas Hayes will be the chairman for 2021. Congratulations, Douglas Hayes. Thank you, everybody, for the vote of confidence. Thank you. Next, we have the vote for the vice chairman. Do you have any nominations for vice chairman? I'd like to nominate Jessica as our vice chairman.
I'll second that.
It's been seconded by Dennis Booth. Kevin, if you can take roll for that.
Was anybody else or no?
Is there anybody else, any other nominations for vice chairman? Kevin, if you could go ahead and take roll for me, please.
Dennis Booth,
Yes.
Douglas Hayes,
Yes.
Kristen Yetzi,
Yes.
Jessica Shaliva,
Yes.
Carrie Ann Roach.
Yes.
Okay, so passed unanimously. Jessica Shaluva, did I say that right?
Shaliva.
Shaliva.
Our vice chairman, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to the approval of the minutes. Has everyone had a chance to take a look at the minutes? Do we have a motion to approve our minutes from the previous meeting?
Motion to approve.
Mr. Booth makes the motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
And Kristen seconds. You gotta say it a couple times. Kevin, can you take roll for that, please?
Dennis Booth,
Yes.
Douglas Hayes,
Yes.
Kristen Yetzi,
Yes.
Jessica Shaliva,
She said yes.
She said yes.
Carrie Ann Roach.
Yes.
Thank you, Kevin. The minutes have been approved. Now we'll move to our portion, our lobby portion. And we will look to see if we have any comments or questions from the public. And we'll take a few minutes here due to the delay via the internet. Sorry.
Yes.
Say error. Try again.
Does it show that anybody's on YouTube watching right now? Do we have any views?
No. Yes.
You do have a view? Besides,
Sherry Ma is our assistant clerk counsel. She's been watching.
nothing on YouTube, nothing coming across, nothing from the audience tonight? Okay. Seeing no questions, we're going to close that portion of the meeting tonight. Lobby portion is now closed. And we will move on to our report section of the evening. And we will start with Dennis Booth for the council liaison report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations on your reelection.
Thank you, sir.
News in council this month is that Michelle Hung, council at large, won election for Lorraine County Commissioner, and she resigned her council at large position effective January 1st. And at our last meeting, City Council brought on Jason Jacobs to replace her. The remaining term is through December 31st, 2021. So Mr. Jacobs was sworn in last Friday evening. Looking forward to working with him. That concludes my report.
Any questions for the councilman tonight? Seeing no questions, we'll move on to the school board liaisons report. And we're introducing Kristen Yessi, who's been newly appointed to our board, so welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. The school is, despite our COVID challenges, we are providing our students with sports and athletic opportunities. Our winter sports are underway. Our basketball team is doing very well. We are at a limited capacity with our audience participation. We have been streaming events online, and that has shown a lot of interest from the community. So we thank everyone who has been watching and who is helping us with those on. We hired a new football coach, Bryan, who is currently our head varsity basketball coach. He's done a tremendous job with the basketball program, and we are very excited and looking forward to what he will bring for our football program. We are waiting for the vaccine rollout for the teachers and the staff. Our superintendent, Roxanne Ramsey-Cario, hopes to get this information on the rollout by the end of this week. Obviously, our main goal is to get our students back in as safely as possible. In addition to that, there is a possibility that our school district may be chosen as a vaccination hub. And if that is the case, we will need our school buildings, and that will impact some of our programs that are being offered through the city as well. If, and that's a big if, we don't know yet if we will be selected, but if we are selected, the school district will communicate to the city ASAP if we are chosen as a vaccination hub. And that is the conclusion of my report. Any questions?
Will Mr. Morgan stay on as the head basketball coach as well?
He is going to be coaching through the end of his commitment for this season, and then we will open up and begin a head varsity search.
Gotcha.
Basketball search.
Any other questions? Thank you so much for that. Seeing none, we'll move on to our financial report, and we're going to take that over to Kevin.
Thank you, Doug. In your packets were detailed financials encompassing the fiscal year 2020. In December of 2020, Parks and Recreation's trust fund brought in $6,671.83. Compared to 2019, that was down by $5,973.42, which was a 47% decrease from fiscal year 19. In 2020, the trust fund brought in $147,120.71. That was a decrease of $111,792.03, which was a 43% decrease compared to 2019. Our unencumbered balance at the end of December was $280,282.24. Our Park and Rec Improvement Fund in the month of December brought in $9,384.10. Fiscal year 2020, the fund brought in $166,025.90. That was a positive increase of $86,854.20, which was a 110% increase over fiscal year 19. Our unencumbered balance at the end of December 2020 was $256,929.20. The general fund expenses in December, they were $56,395. Through fiscal year 20, we spent $707,952.77. Trust fund expenses in December of 2020, expenses were $6,943.59. Through fiscal year 2020, the trust fund spent $109,024.84. Any questions in regards to our financial report?
Seeing no questions, we'll move right back to Kevin for the director's report.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At the last meeting, we did mention that our budget was being in the process of being approved. Since then, obviously, we are in full appropriations starting January 1st. I know we did mention it, but obviously, we want to make you aware that our 2021 budget for capital projects and equipment slated for 2021 will be as follows. Potential for $41,000 is a town center trail extension, connection to Center Ridge Road from the multi-purpose trail. Obviously, the brand new restroom and storage facility on the batting cage at Shady Drive complex. As we previously mentioned, we put that on hold due to the pandemic, but we are actively going to get that done this year. The new playground in South Central Park earmarked for $198,000. Again, this was contingent on approval of our land water conservation grant that was sent to the state of Ohio on November 1st. Second, the fourth project earmarked at $71,800 was a new pedestrian bridge at Frontier Park. Current one was falling apart and becoming obsolete, so we need a new pedestrian bridge at Frontier Park. And then the last one is $17,000. It's to finalize the 6-foot-high board fence at the soccer complex. In fiscal year 2020, we addressed roughly 360 feet due to wind damage that we suffered in December, which was called for an insurance claim. So we were able to get a portion of that done, but now we're able to actually finish the entire fence and have that up for hopefully the next 30 years. Our capital equipment for 2021, $53,000. We are purchasing 2 Easy Mark Laser Z 96-inch mowers. $21,000. We are purchasing a Smithco Sandstar. That is an infield baseball softball groomer. $28,900. That's 13 spinner chrono bikes. We actually had that budgeted in 2020, but due to the financial hardship of the pandemic, we did cut that out of our budget. But it was reapproved for fiscal year 2021. And finally, for $35,900, this will be leased. We are purchasing a 2021 F-350 pickup truck for the ground maintenance department. Any questions? Yes.
Is there going to be a plow with that truck?
Yeah, we have the plans. Yep. Any questions?
And how long do you think that it's going to take to hear back about that grant?
Generally, it takes roughly about 3 or 4 months to hear back from the state. We're also applying for the NatureWorks grant, but that's contingent on if they're putting it back on their fiscal year budget. So we're waiting to hear back from ODNR whether or not they are going to roll out round 26 of their NatureWorks grant process. So obviously, we're trying to alleviate as much cost out of our fund to have it generated by grants and not just city finances.
And then now that I think about it, this might have been a financial, but it probably goes, well, you'd be the best to probably answer this. Now, as far as like any CARES money or anything like that, did the Parks and Recs ever see anything like that? For like, see any CARES money to help like offset anything that due to COVID-19 as far as maintaining like cleanliness or hygiene?
Yeah, the Department of Parks and Recreation obviously also oversees public buildings. So we did utilize some of the CARES Act money to purchase disinfectants, sanitizer, anything that was, partitions, anything that was going to be used for safety precautionary measures was reimbursed through the CARES Act money. I don't think we spent it all, from my knowledge, but I think we spent a pretty good size of it.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions for Kevin tonight?
I'd like to ask about the spinner bikes. What are those?
They're spin bikes.
They're part of a program that will be offered?
Yeah, our goal was last year in 2020 was adding restroom facilities to our indoor batting cage because it's the biggest indoor facility we have in our catalog. So we were turning that facility into more functional building that can be used year-round for a multitude of activities. So on top of that, we were going to start a spin program. So with that, we had bikes budgeted for, and we were going to start rolling out spin classes and those types of things. But unfortunately, when the pandemic hit, budget cuts were met, and obviously we canceled that out of the bikes. So looking forward to it to add to what we already do from a programming standpoint. It'll be a nice little different niche for us from that standpoint. So.
Thank you. Any other questions tonight? I know Dennis will be ready to go when that spin bike's come in, take care of the class there. So now we'll move on to the program supervisor report. And now that we have Nick here, Nick, are you prepared to make your first presentation?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. It's all yours, sir.
So our first and second grade basketball program started on January 10th. That is going great. Oh, hit yoga. Started January 11th through February 15th. It is a blend of yoga with HIIT training, high intensity interval training, low intensity options. It's a workout designed for all levels wanting to develop their fitness and yoga practice. It is alternating intervals of high intensity workout with rest 2-to-1 ratio, 40 seconds of HIIT, 20 seconds in the resting pose. The portions of the class are 5 minutes, centering 10-minute yoga warm-up flow, 30-minute yoga HIIT, 10-minute cool down yoga flow, and ending with a 5-minute. Receiving the benefits both of HIIT and yoga. Next one is Mama Boot Camp. Dates Tuesday, January 5th through February 9th. It is full. Program description. Mighty Mama Boot Camp is also a high intensity interval training. It's resistance-based class, full power and community. This experience brings moms together to focus on improving their lives, health, and well-being. These workouts are designed to challenge, empower, and recharge you so that you can reconnect with your strength and release your inner Mighty Mama. By participating in Mighty Mama Boot Camp, you also have the opportunity to become part of our optional Mighty Mama online community where we host play dates, mom night outs, and special events. We also had our restorative sound bath. That was on January 4th. 90-minute relaxation journey with 60 minutes of easy restorative yoga and extended 30-minute Savasana during the entire journey. Crystal bowls and an eclectic mix of music will be played. The combination of yoga and crystal bowls will lead you to a deep state of peaceful relaxation. Next we had Stroller Strong, Thursday, January 13th, February 17th. Is an energetic total body workout designed for moms with kids in tow. Each 60-minute workout focuses on strength, basic cardio, and core restoration, all while entertaining little ones with songs, activities, and fun. The Stroller Strong instructor is skilled to meet you where you are mentally and physically by providing motivations and modifications in a judgment-free zone so you can get the best workout possible. You leave the class feeling connected, successful, and energized. Next is Star Shiners Tap/Ballet, Tuesday, January 12th through February 16th. Keep your Star Shiner moving in this ballet and tap class for boys and girls. This progressive class introduces curriculum goals through fun movement, allowing your dancer to be challenged while expressing themselves. Students develop dance, listening, and coordination skills, including emphasis on ballet terminology. And the next is Tiny Movers Tap Ballet, January 12th through 16th. A combination dance class of tap and ballet with tumbling and dance games for kids. This energetic, expressive class will have your tiny mover learning basic dance and motor skills, musicality, and rhythm to reach class goals in fun, creative ways. Classes start with tap and then transition to ballet each week. This is the first big girls and boys class as parents watch from the outside of the room. Class designed to be progressive, continuing session to session. Next, coming up, we have Valentine's Sweet Treat Cooking Class, February 10th, 6 to 8 p.m. Come learn to make fresh, healthy, sweet treats all while having fun. Recipes are sampled in class and can be taken home. Parents are welcome to join the child during this sweet and exciting class. Following Yoga Club started January 19th, running through February 23rd. Yoga Club is a fun and engaging way for children of all ages to practice the art of yoga, a form of exercise that builds mind, body, and spirit through stretching, breathing, movement, poses, strengthening activities, and games. Yoga Club is for students seeking to stay active and strengthen themselves in a safe, non-competitive environment. It is not necessary for members to be knowledgeable in yoga, but have an attitude and willingness to participate with an open heart and mind. Yoga Club is taught by 200-hour certified yoga. And in April, beginning art, April 3rd through April 24th, kids will begin to develop a love for art. We will start to learn different techniques and explore different mediums. Each week, the children will create a unique piece of art, all of which will be displayed during an art show on the last day. Please wear clothes that can get dirty. Each session is 4 weeks.
Thanks, Nick. Does anybody have any questions for Nick tonight? I have one question for you. How do you feel things are going so far?
Good.
Fitting in well?
Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
That's what I like to hear. It's awesome. Thank you so much for that.
Mr. President, there is the ODOT coming out in the spring.
Yeah.
How is that filling up, or is it all already full?
No, it's not full yet. I think there's 26 couples so far. So we got some time on that, which is good. But we were trying to replace it since we can't do the daily daughter dance.
Right.
Everything else that we're unfortunately, so we can do this outside. Try to stay safe as much as possible. So it will run. Hopefully we're going right. So which is good.
Thanks for asking.
My kids are grandkids will be there.
Oh, did you sign them up?
I got them signed up.
Good, yeah. They will run. Like I said, it's already up, just 20 minutes, so hopefully get a lot more.
Any other questions tonight? No? All right, finally, we'll move on to the grounds maintenance report, and it's Mark, yes. Mark.
Mark, you can go.
He calls you Marcus when he walks in, so.
Oh.
Mark, I don't get to see you enough. That's why I always say, is it Marcus, Mark? Marky Mark?
I'll answer by either one.
All right, Mark, the floor is all yours, sir.
So, we built some new bins in the back of the main parking lot at the Shape Ballpark. We got some concrete blocks, so we can put in the dining pros and dining dirt. We can separate them. We've been doing some maintenance throughout the city, doing some painting. The other things, we got a project coming up for April in the auditor's department, putting up the wall, putting in some windows and some electrical and stuff like that. Not a whole lot, just, takes time to do that kind of stuff, so we're staying pretty busy. We came up with an idea and repurposed a mower to move headstones to the cemetery to take the how would I say it? Just make it easier for the guys, so it's less dangerous for the headstone, less dangerous for injuries. And be able to repurpose a piece of equipment that we were normally going to get rid of. So, and that's worked out fantastic. We tried it out, and it's less weightless time to do. We're all excited about it. Little few bugs here and there we got to work out, but we're getting it. Other than that, just keeping the parking lots clear and sidewalks salted out for everybody, keeping everybody safe. So, really all that.
Any questions for Mark tonight?
I just have a question, and I apologize, Mark, if you touched on this. It's a little bit tough to hear. Did you say it's been okay so far, keeping the trails clear of snow? How's that going this year?
It's a little challenging running the truck through and plowing, but we're using the one truck that has a smaller plow blade on it, and then we follow through with the salt truck, and it seems to be working out pretty good. We're still trying to figure out a way to do the trails at shady ballparks. We're probably going to have to use our four-wheeler to do that, and because we can't get one of the trucks down the trail without going off the trail and tearing up the dirt. So we haven't had to use the four-wheeler on that trail yet, and but we've got a few ideas we're gonna try to keep those trails clean.
Okay.
They are the last thing that we do. We make sure all the parking lots and sidewalks and stuff like that are done first, and then we'll go and do all the trails.
Sure. It's been a neat year in that sometimes Cleveland doesn't have a lot of precipitation, you know, prior to this point in January, but it's been interesting this year. There's been multiple opportunities. So I was just kind of curious as to how it was going so far. So thanks for the update.
Thank you, Jessica. Any other questions for Mike tonight? We got them? Awesome. Seeing no more questions, well, that'll wrap up our reports section of the meeting tonight. And moving on to old business, do we have any old business to discuss tonight? Any old business to discuss tonight? I don't see any. Kevin wasn't looking at me, so it doesn't look like we have any old business to discuss tonight. Do we have any new business that needs to be discussed tonight? Any new business needing to be discussed tonight? Seeing no new business that needs to be discussed tonight, we will go ahead and adjourn this meeting. Thank you so much. It's 7:59. Thanks, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
All right.
Okay, now I have a question for Mark.
Oh, no.
Thanks a lot. Just public record.
When you started to